This video is not made for children under the age of 18. If you're not 18, well, let's face it, age restricted. But parents, do not let your children watch this channel. Snatch their phone away and make sure to let them read a book. Please enjoy the video. Also, P.S. It will have strong language, so don't let your kids watch this. Thank you, and enjoy this video. Hi guys, what's up? So today I'm finally gonna reviewing one of the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, and no, it's not one of the new Titans. It's not one of the new Commander classes. It's actually one of the new Kingdom figures. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm reviewing this. Today I'm reviewing is the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Trilogy, and the one I have here is WFC-K7 Deluxe class Paleotrex. Now, before I'm gonna continue this reviewing, be advised this video is not made for kids and teenagers from the underage of 18 and older, and this video is made for adult collectors only, and that's it. If you love the new rules of this channel update, good. If you haven't, well, too bad. If you don't like it, get out of there. Get out of here. So where did I found this? I found this at my local Target, the one by Maine behind the Reliance Stadium. If you live in Houston, Texas, good. But if you don't know, well, behind at Reliance Stadium at Maine, there is a Super Target, which I found this. And plus, along with Super Target, I also found one of the Bakuguns that I've been looking for, which is, if I can try to get it, well, which also I got this. But this is a Transformer review, so yes. So anyways, here it is, Paleotrex packaging, what it looks like. Here is the, and by the way, the new Kingdom packaging. It looks cool compared to the Siege and Earthrise. This looks so awesome. You can see his beast mode and his robot mode. Here's the back of the packaging right here. Also available is Warpath WFC-K6, which I don't have him yet. Here it is, the everything right here. Transformed to 32 step. Pretty cool. It comes with the new look of the instructions of it, which is pretty nice. Here's the new side box for the new Kingdom trilogy. For the Kingdom series, you got Optimus Prime, Cybertron, Optimus Primal, Cheetor, Rattrap, Bumblebee, Air Racer, Dinobot, Rhinox, Black Arachnia, Scorponok, Galvatron, Megatron, but the T-Rex version, Unicron, and the Nemesis right over there. Yes, I know their name. And we have the Golden Disc. Holy Jesus freaking Christ, I'm so fucking happy to get this. Woo! Now, before anyone's going to ask, I am going to collect more of the Kingdom figures because I want to get the Skeletal's Predacons. And yes, he actually have a Predacon symbol. It is a Predacon. The Predacon symbol right there. And also, they also made a little Easter egg, if you guys are a fan of Beast Wars. And before anyone's going to ask, I've seen only maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Beast Wars on YouTube. And here is a Easter egg, the Beast Wars. The eye right here, Dinobot eye, Beast Wars reference right here. A nice, good Easter egg for the Transformers Kingdom trilogy. Now enough for the box. Fuck off out of here. Well, I might need the box because I need something to store away the figures. So here it is, Paleotrex and his beast mode. Now, before I'm gonna continue this, I'm not a expert on dinosaurs. I think Paleotrex is a skeletal-looking T-Rex. Could be wrong. I have no freaking clue what he is. And also, the instructions are kind of, how do we say that? This is bullshit. Here's the thing. When I transform him into this, the artwork have his arms reversed. So, I don't know, that could be like a prototype. Like, it's shown like this, actually, when the prototype and to make to the final form, and to make to the final product like this. So I'm gonna do it like this. So yeah. So like I said, I think Paleotrex is like a skeletal looking T-Rex. Like I said, I don't fucking know. Correct me in the comments, okay? Just help me out. But anyways, the painting, the sculpting, and the detailing of this and this beast mode, oh my god, this is one of the coolest one ever. The reason why I bought this figure, because when I saw it the first time, I was so excited. This thing right here, this boy right here, is so cool. Now, there's also a skeletal looking Predacon, which is called Vertebrate, which she is a core class figure, and I am going to buy it. And yes, she is a, Vertebrate is a she, not a he. So, yeah. And when I heard they're not going to make more Micromaster for the Kingdom series, I was pretty disappointed, but with the new core class series, okay, now you got my attention. You know, just by looking over just Paleotrex, I love this a lot. My only major complaint is the chest piece right here. When I try to I mess around with the transformation over and over again, also giving the final pose of it, giving the good posing ability of it. The chest piece right here is almost, you know, off, and it's pissing me off a lot. So what I did is just make sure to angle it to make it straight. So make sure you have the body straight. If not, well, you're pretty fucked. And also the robot head is shown right there. You can barely see the eyes right there of the robot, of the inside of it. Yeah, that's Paleotrex head. The brown with the tan, even with a little bit of this, look like a cappuccino look right here on the side ribs right there. It looks so well. Articulation wise, his mouth can only go up and down, that because of this jaw. There's a peg hole right there, which due to the transformation, his head can go down like that, but that due to the transformation, and you can see Paleotrex's head right there. Spoiler. Arms is on a tiny ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. It does go in and out, and you can swivel it like this. You do have some tail articulations on a hinge here, which is the robot arm, spoiler. And the part of the tail can go 360 degrees because it's in a peg, and also this part right here is on a swivel right here, which is also the part of the transformation of the robot, spoiler. Both of the legs on a peg, so it does go 360 degrees. The dinosaur legs, which this part right here will be the robot legs, and this part here will be the robot arm. So the legs right here can go in and out. Bend at the elbow right here, because it's a dinosaur, it's a T-Rex. And you do have an articulation right here, but that due to the robot mode, so I will show you that later. Posability of this figure, it looks so good. I look at a lot. You can do it like this, like, if I can get the damn jaw open, like, hey, how's it going? Or, you can go like this. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He does have a Predacon symbol right there, which this piece right here is also removable. The skeletal Tyrannosaurus Rex, well, the beast mode looks great. Just, I wish it could give us a little bit more paint to it. And plus, it's great for, you know, using this for Halloween. Which I do highly recommend to do that. If you guys are a fan of Halloween, I do recommend to buy all these. If you guys want to make like an army build. Hell, I'm probably going to buy, there's going to be a repaint version of this one, which is a translucent purple. And no, I'm not lying. I'm actually telling the truth. There is going to be a repaint version of this one. Which I think this is just going to be like only a Generation Select series. So, yeah. And before anyone's going to ask, I don't own a Generation Select figures. Don't worry, I will buy one soon. I just need time to have money. Now, to transform Paleotrex into his robot mode is easy. First thing first, well, before I'm going to continue this figure is a parts former. So that means is when a figure, you have to take it apart and you have to plug it back in. So yeah. Dude, first thing first, come to the chest and remove this right here. There's the two tabs right there, and there's the little slots right there. So I'll move this to the side. This will be the robot chest. Next is to straighten out the legs. and remove these pegs right there. Next is to remove this peg right there. You want to swivel this 90 degrees to face him forward. Bring his fingers down. Yes, the finger can go up and down, but that did, the transformation and plus the articulation of it. So I'll show you that later. And the legs, you want to straighten it out. Fold this back will be the heel spur of the robot mode, which is pretty good. And you do the same method on the other side. You do the same thing with the arms. Next is to remove the part of the tail, which be the sword. Put it to the side. Remove this, will be the robot arm. Put it to the side also. Next is to split this right here. They're also in a peg right there. If this stupid camera can focus. Focus, you dumb jackass. There's a peg here. There's a peg hole right there. And you want to split this like that. Come to the crotch area. Make sure to flip this like that. Will be the bicep right here with the thigh of the legs and the crotch right here. Make sure the arms are folded in like so. And you can see the tiny little hands right there. Next is to take this off. Now you want to open the dinosaur head or the T-Rex mouth like that. There's a peg here and there's a peg hole right there. This is on a hinge, by the way. You plug this in, you push this thing in like that. While that is finished, you want to spin the head 180 degrees and you want to open this up. Now you have some option. You want to leave it like this because it looks creepy and cool. That's good. That's your option. Or if you want to open it up like that to show like the full robot mode, the robot head, it's like that. For now, I'm going to show you like this. And for this, well, now you're ready to transform this figure. Now, to put it together, just basically just put the arms in. There we go. Grab the sword. There's a peg hole right there to the hand. Next is come by to the arms. Plug this in here. Next to the arm. Part of the arm. Plug in the chest piece. There's a peg hole right there, and there's a peg. You plug this in here. Next, come to the waist. There's a peg hole right there. And there's a peg there. You plug this in. And lastly but not least, the legs. You plug that in. Plug that in. You want to make sure this thing right here facing like that. And there you have Paleotrex in his robot mode. Like I said, the reason why I bought this figure because of the robot mode and the skeletal look is so awesome. Even if you want to do like a stop motion video of spooky, scary skeleton. Well, I do want to. Well, I almost about to say go ahead and do it, but I already not do it because the copyrights on YouTube kind of sucks, and it sucks. So if you guys want to do it on like TikTok, go ahead and do it. But anyways. The painting, the sculpture, the detailing of this figure, oh my god, the robot mode looks even better than the beast mode. You can see like all the like I can't even say a thing about it. It looks so well, so cool, so badass. This is a good fucking figure. I love this a lot. My only major complaint about this, well, I don't know what paint he's missing. But I do want to give him, like, a dirty look. Like, he's coming out from the ground. Like, Jesus Christ. Even the head sculpt of this, oh my god, it's so beautiful. So, like I said, you do have some options on the head sculpt. You can have it like this, or you can switch this down to have it more a creepy look. Which I think is another reference on the Beast Wars toys, because back in the day in the Beast Wars, they have like they called mutant heads. When the Beast Wars figures have like let's see, like Megatron, you have his face covered up like that. But if you want to actually give it more TV show accurate, you open this up. Or like Optimus Primal, his mutant head is almost like a bat, but when you flip it up, you can see his actual head. So you do have some options. You want to have it like this, or you want to have it like that. to me, I want to have it like this, but due to the sake of the transformation, due to the video, I want to have it like this. So yes, you do have the Predacon symbol right there, by the way. Now for the articulation, if the stupid camera can focus. Now articulation-wise, head is on a peg, so it does go 360 degrees. Head is also on a hinge, so it can look down that far and it can look up that far. Both of the arms is on a swivel. It's on a peg, so it does go 360 degrees. Arms can go in and out. Swivel at the bicep. Well, not the bicep, the part of the arms right there. A bend at the elbow right here. And you do have an elbow swivel right here, which is on a peg, but that due to the transformation. Swivel at the wrist right here. Wrist can go up and down, but you know, the dinosaur leg. And you do have some finger articulation, but all the fingers are together, so what's the point anyways? Waist, you do have a waist swivel, it does go 360 degrees, which is pretty good. Leg can go forward, backwards, goddamn, and can go in and out. You do have some thigh swivel, so it does go 360 degrees, but the way it's designed, it can get in the way. A perfect 90-degree bend, a pivot right here, because there's no ankle pivot right there in the ankles because of the way it's designed. So you do have some part of the part of the knee, so you do get some good pulsability of it, which is pretty good. Not only Paleotrex can transform into a weapon, into a beast, into a robot, he also is a weaponizer, which I do have a figure with me, Siege Hound. Now, before anyone's gonna ask, I haven't finished custom painting him because, well, I got lazy, so yeah, don't worry, I will soon custom paint him. So yeah. Also a little bit of size comparison, by the way, I only have like Hound with me. Paleotrex is a little bit taller, I think, I don't know. Now, put him to the side, so yes. Now, like I said, Paleotrex is also a weaponizer, so that means you could take them apart, and there's two options on the instructions. There it is. Oh shit. You can have one of these right here, which I showed the first one right about now. Now to do that, you actually have to take them apart. So let's begin. First thing first, remove the chest, get rid of the head, and yes, the head also is a weapon. Remove the legs, straighten everything out. Make sure to take everything off. Come on, you bastard. Remove the leg, remove the waist. Come on, unpeg, you bastard. Oh, there we go. Now, the mayhem begins. Now, to transform Paleotrex in the first configuration of the weapon mode, well, the armor mode, first you need a figure. Now, the instructions say you can use Warpath, which I don't have Warpath. So today we're gonna use Hound for now. So to do that is by starting off with putting his weapon away, because we actually don't need it right now. There's no way to store it back here because the back will be occupied. So sorry, Hound. Now the first thing first is come by to the right side of the arms, and you want to plug this thing right here, and you want to plug the head right there. So you got that finished. Next to right side is to transform a giant ass axe. And it's for real. First you want to grab this tail and grab this part of the tail, and next is to grab this, make sure to face forward like that, plug that in, and make sure everything right here. And I might have to stop the recording because I almost reached to the 20 minutes limit of the recording of this shitty phone. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I'm sorry about that. Now you got this weapon finish. And boom, there you go. Next is the shield piece right here. You plug this in right here. Oh shit. And I might need to bring the legs up a bit for my tripod. I do need to get a better tripod because the one I have sucks so much, and plus the plastic quality on this is kind of terrible. Next is the backpack right here. So the first thing first, if you wanted to do, flip this right here, the body waist, and you want to bring the peg right there, like so. And next, you wanted to do is, wait a minute, I might have it backwards on the crotch area. Don't do that like I did. Do it like this, and you want to bring the whole piece of it. Make sure you flipped this up. I forgot to mention one thing. One thing is to flip this up. Bring the claw right here. If you want to bend this down to have it at this angle right here, and make sure the legs right here is split like that. You do the same thing on the other side, of course. Make sure to straighten everything out, like so. Fuck. Some of the hinges are a little bit too loose for my taste. I know there's a way to fix it, but I don't have the money for it, so yeah. There we go. Now that is finished. There's a peg here, and there's a peg hole right behind Hound. Or as any figures have a peg hole in the back. You plug that in. God damn it. I make sure you plug it in. Damn it, this backpack is disconnected. Might need to plug this again. Like so. Plug this in. And there you have Paleotrex and the first configuration of the weapon mode. The first configuration, well, to my opinion, is kind of a bit sucky. This is just my opinion, not nobody's opinion. But if you guys love it, well, that's good for you. But just by looking over it, well, the paint, just by looking over it, this giant backpack right here, I don't understand. I just like grabbing your opponents or shooting something. Like, I don't understand. But the one thing I do understand is a giant ass axe that Hound is holding it, which is pretty good. And plus a little shield right there. And you can see right here on the shield. Plus the Hound arm is kind of loose. And plus right here with the skeletal head, it's kind of creepy. But while using the T-Rex face to do like this. Okay, now that is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. But this whole thing right there is kind of sucks. Like I said, it's my opinion. So yeah. Now we're gonna do the second configuration of it, of the weapon mode, which is gonna be easy. The first thing to do is just by leave the armor on and with these on, but you have to remove this part right here. And to do that, you have to remove this, remove that, and remove this. Remove this also, this top piece right here. Now, flip these up. And to do is by just... Okay, I think you want to face these two like this, and you want these bending like that. No, wait, you want using the part of the robot knees bending forward like that to look like you have like giant cannons. And I think I might have to remove this one also. Next is come by to the feet right here, which you straighten out the part of the T-Rex feet right here. Next, if you want to tap it down and make sure to have the peg like this. And you do the same thing on the other side. So do the same thing right here. And like I said, I know every Siege figure have the peg holes on the feet. So you plug this in. There'll be like, extra feet for the height of it. Minus the knees on Hound are kind of loose and I don't like it. Like I said, there's a way to fix it, but there's a giant pain in the ass to deal with, so yeah. Alright, next is come by right here. You want to plug this thing in, and you want to close this up. Next is to bring this thing right here, and you want this facing like this. This piece right here. And this piece right here will face in like this, but when the rest of this piece right here, the part of the tail of the dinosaur, you want to spin this around the part of the peg 180 degrees to facing like this. But wait, there's no peg hole right there. Well, guess what? You can use this, the head of Paleotrex. And you want to make sure to bring the arm out. You shove this in, shove it in. Make sure to get everything in. Okay, and like I said, the knees on Hound kind of sucks. And now I'm gonna transform this into the ultimate weapon mode on Hound. If you guys see my Hound review, make sure to go to the information symbol on the top right to check it out, or the last Siege video that I did to check it out, even the full Paleo. And there you have the second configuration of Paleotrex of the weapon mode. And this okay, second mode, the second version of this one is much better than the first one because you had two gun cannons right there. You have a goddamn giant ass sword right. Oh yes, that's one of that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy shit! Just by looking over this, even with the fucking knees, even just by looking over this, it's like so awesome. But minus like also the shitty knees, and also because the quality of the controls on Hasbro Transformers is out of control, I am getting very pissed off with that. So yeah. Now let's pause the video, give Paleotrex a final pose, and then give you guys my final result if you guys want this figure or not. So I'll be right fucking back. God damn it. Overall, Paleotrex is one of the coolest, one of the most scariest, and one of the most badass figures ever. I highly recommend it. Let me just fix that fucking chest piece right here. I highly recommend it to have this in your collection if you love the New Kingdom figures, or if you want to continue collecting all the War for Cybertron trilogy. Like I said, I highly recommend to use it, or if you want to use it for Halloween, go right ahead and do it. I'm just like so excited right now. Well guys, hope you like this review. If you haven't, well too bad, you're gonna like it anyways. Until next time you guys, have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.